Hey, it's Matt from the Grain Arcade, back playing Farming Simulator 15 here at Bjornholm. We're back down at the sawmill slash lumberyard. I think it's officially called just a lumberyard here, but it technically is a sawmill. We're going to cut these oak trees. Our goal, we have 369,000. Our goal is to get the New Holland forage harvester, that beauty right there, the FR 850. Because we want to start working on biogas. And to do that, we could do what we've done on Westbridge, which is, just get a tractor, a front mower, and a pickup trailer. But that's really slow. It's a good way to start out, but that forage harvester makes a big difference. So that's our goal. So this episode, guess what we're doing? We're cutting some oak trees. Now I get to show you guys some things about these oak trees if you haven't seen them before. And working with them, I know probably a lot of y'all have seen this, but they're kind of funny. They glitch out a little bit. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I just cut one tree there, and we'll get our loading wagon up here. Now, you can't really pick these things up like you can the maples and the ash trees. Can't really haul them the same way. Now, number one, there's not a really good place to grab onto, but number two, even if you do get a hold of it right in the center somewhere here, like say, let me see if I can get it right here. See, I've got a hold of this now, so I'm going to try to, see, it's pulling me. These oak trees are heavy, and you can try to drive with it, but the limbs hang up really bad. And if you get going at a high rate of speed, these things can really mess you up. They can flip you over and all that. Of course, I'm not proving my point with this tree because it seems to be working just fine. And as long as it does, we're going to take it on up. Yeah, this tree's not proving my point. So maybe with the next tree, we'll see. It's kind of catching there a little bit, but let's see if we can get it. Oh, there we go. Now it's starting to do it. See what I mean? See, it catches. Now see, I can put my front arm back down and back up a little bit, and it may be stuck in the ground now. Yep, I think it is. So I'm going to release it, and I'm going to back off. There's one limb on these things that gets stuck in the ground, and maybe it's free now. I don't know. I'm going to get back on the back side here and see. Now we should get more money for these oak trees. The other trees we got, I want to say it was 2,400, 2,500 a piece. Just dropping them in the square alone without sending the train. But we'll see what we get for these. These oak trees they're kind of squirrely, and this is not going too well. See, it's already getting glitchy on me. See if we can get it in the square. Yeah, we got it. Alright, what do we get? Ooh, 7,500? That's not bad. Not for one tree. And, we still got to send the train, so let's go back up here and, well, hey, if we get that much for one tree, we won't have to cut very many trees before we can get our forage harvester. So we may be able to get into that sooner than later. Alright, let's get to cutting some trees. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to cut them like all the way back. I'm going to cut the front ones first so I can grab them, and then we'll just kind of go in rows here. This is another thing that's really hard with these trees. You can get up on them, and sometimes the cut ring doesn't appear. Alright. Oh, that almost fell on my front loader. Let's see if I can grab this one and take it over there. Well, I'll tell you what, let me just push it, because a lot of times it'll catch easier by pushing it. So let me show you what I'm talking about. See, look, I'm just spinning. These oak trees are really heavy trees. And I'm pushing it, and you can see the limbs. It's kind of glitchy, kind of catching a little bit. And it may be in the ground now, so Let's see if it is. Let me see if I can. Whoa! Well, this demonstration may run short. Let go of my front loader. Yeah, see, working with these oak trees is a lot different than the smaller ones. Yeah, see, it's in the ground now. See it shaking? Alright, now, no matter what you do with this tree, let's say I just pushed on the front here. Let me get up over this stump. Alright, now see, I'm pushing on this tree. It will not move. It will just spin there. Because there is a limb back here. This limb right here, it gets stuck in the ground. It's a glitch. It's been a glitch ever since Farming Simulator 15 came out on PC. It just gets stuck in the ground. Now you can get around that by delimbing that one limb. And let's see which one it is here. Where did it go? There it is. Right there. This one limb right here. We can cut this one limb just right up flush with the tree here. We'll cut that limb off. Now, this limb is still stuck in the ground. So, this tree, and it may become unstuck. Sometimes it does, but a lot of times it'll just sit there stuck in the ground. So let's see if I can get in and grab this tree like we did the first one. We had really good luck with that first one. Yeah, I may not be able to grab this one like I did that one. See if I can get up in here on it a little bit better. Before I try to grab it. Well, I got one limb. I don't think that's going to work though. No, I'm coming off the ground back here. That's not going to work. I've got to get the main trunk. See, there's that limb. It doesn't look like it's stuck, but it may still be in the ground. No, I don't think it's in the ground now. Hey, if I can grab right there, that'll work. Or the tree can topple on over and... Am I down on it? Let's try it. I think I got it now. Alright, let's try it and see. Whoa, maybe not. You know what? I'm still stuck in the ground, am I? I don't know, I'm going to bring it down a little bit and see if I can maybe drag it over there. It's kind of wonky. Well, I dropped the tree on the train track, which is not a good thing. See if I can knock it back. I really don't want to sell these in the pond. Because, I mean, we get more money for them over there. See how it's jumping around? We may have a possession here, too. We had a tree possession over on Westbridge last episode, so try to roll it over here. Alright, now there's another trick to this. We may have to do this time. There's one, let's see. You start at the bottom. Here's the base of the trunk. Here's the first two main limbs. If you take out this one limb right here, we should be able to grab it right in the center. Now, the other, like I said, that other limb that gets stuck in the ground, it may still have to come off. I mean, it may just be a necessary amputation. But we should be able to cut this right here. Let's see if I can get my ring about there. It is. Alright. And now, you'll have to come back for this limb, but I mean, it's better than messing around with it all day and it getting stuck in the ground and jumping around and all that. Now, let's go on this other side and see if I can grab that. These oak trees, they're one of the harder ones to work with. Yeah, see now that limb's out of the way. I can close this. And see, I'm closed around the main trunk. Now see, it's still gonna try to be kind of jittery, but at least I can pick it up. And you can only do this with the wheel loader. And I've done it with the Liebherr. I think I've done it with the Liebherr. I know I've done it with this one before. The New Holland, the long reach. I don't know if the other ones will do it or not. And it's still kind of sketchy getting up there because this tree weighs a lot. It's really heavy. But you can carry it up here like this. And we'll just drop this right in here. Just like that. So we didn't get as much for that one because we cut some limbs off of it. We only got $6,000 for that one instead of $7,500. But we're only how much was that Ford Harvester? We're not that far. It's $385. We only need to sell one more tree, or maybe a couple of these limbs over here. Let's see if we can get these limbs. These are larger limbs, so the wheel loader will pick them up if they don't get glitchy and get stuck in the ground. And you didn't that wasn't really a good example of this limb getting stuck in the ground, because when it's really stuck in the ground, it will stand straight up out of the ground and it'll sit there and flip around all kinds of ways. So maybe once we come back and start cutting these things again, we'll have one and I'll be able to show you that. It's not something, that's really, that can't be fixed. I mean, you can run over the limb with the wheel loader and you can push it out of the ground once it gets stuck in the ground. What I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to get these together here where I can pick them both up. And looks like I need to come back over here. Don't back off into the water. Alright, where's my tree? There it is. So I push this over here. There we go. Now I can pick them up. See, I just wanted to get them together like that. Then I can turn this way and then close the claw and then pick them up. Whoa, and I think that, yep, it's stuck. Because see, it's pulling me. Let's bring it back down. It's still stuck in the ground, so I'm going to have to see if I can pull it out. See that? It's still stuck in the ground. There it goes. It broke free. So yeah, that one limb, it's the only limb off of those trees that will stick in the ground that I've seen. Now once you get it loose, it's good to go, but I'm probably going to lose it there. Yep, I lost it. Let's go back and get it. Hopefully it didn't stick in the ground again. We'll just get right over it here. Bring this down. And what we'll do is we'll open clamp. Back up a little. Come back forward. Curl back down. And close the clamp. And looks like we got them both. Yep. Alright, I think we grabbed them better that time. But yeah, that one limb sticks in the ground, and it's kind of funny. You can sit there and not do anything and get close to it, and it'll start just dancing all over the place. But the wheel loader is the best thing, because I think it's just stronger and got more horsepower, and it can pull those limbs out. If you're working with a T6 or a telehandler, a lot of the times you're not going to get that limb out of the ground. You really need a wheel loader if you're going to be working with oak trees. Because after all, it takes this big log fork on the front to pick up an oak tree. You can't pick up an oak tree with a a tractor with a front loader log fork, or I'm pretty sure it won't work with the telehandler. I think you can maybe elevate it off the ground a little bit, but you can't give it that proper elevation like up here to get it really off the ground. So one more tree and I think we'll have enough money for our forage harvester. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and just do that one limb method. Hopefully that'll work. So let's see. That's number 1, number 2, number 3. It's down here on the bottom. Don't know if I can cut that from down here. I may have to flip it with the wheel loader first. Yep, I'm gonna have to flip it. Get it flipped over and hopefully it won't get stuck. Flip over, flip over. Now flip on over. There we... Nope. Almost. Go, 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 go. There we go. Now stay. Yeah, see how it's moving by itself? It's stuck in the ground. Look at that. We need an old priest and a young priest here, just like on Westbridge. Look at this. My wheel loader's way over there. What's moving this tree? There are spirits at work here. And it's this limb stuck in the ground right there. All because of that one limb. Now, we cut that one limb if it stops moving. Let me get my telehandler on it to make it stop moving. Just gotta put it on it and weigh it down here. There we go. It's this one limb right here. See, it's down in the ground. So we're gonna cut it. We're gonna amputate it off this tree. It is possessed. I'll get rid of that. And now the tree is going to move. There it goes. And now we'll take our telehandler back off of it. And look. No more shaking. You know why? Because this limb, and see how it's sitting up out of the ground here? That's why. It's that one limb. So I'm going to go ahead and go back in here and take off this center limb. And I think that other, yeah, see, look at that other limb over there. See it moving? That's it. It's hitting the tree. That's why the tree's bouncing. So let me get the telehandler and push it away from that. Or not telehandler, wheel loader. Get it away from that limb. Because see, it'll move now. It's still heavy, but it'll move. See, look at that limb. There it goes. Look at that. You know what it kind of reminds me of? You know, in somewhere in the Middle East, I don't know if it's India or where, they play the flutes or the little things, you know, and the snakes come up out of the basket. That's what that reminds me of. That thing moving like that, that is not natural. Okay. That's just wrong. So we'll get our tree here and let's go ahead and get that center limb cut off and we'll grab it. I hope they fix that on 17, really, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of funny, but this is a simulator game, and it's they need to fix it. Bottom line. Can I cut it? Yep. Let me get a little closer. All right. Cut that limb off. Grab this. Take it over there and sell it. And by that time we'll be done, so we'll have to buy our forage harvester on the next episode. But you know, we also need a the headers for that too. I forgot about the headers. So we may have to sell a few more trees here. But I promise we won't buy it off recording. We will buy it. We will record the episode. Anything we buy, we're going to record. So, and I am off. I'm way off. I need to come back down here. And grab right in here. Just like so. Alright, we have this tree. And it has us a little bit. Come on. There we go. Gravity has to work. Gravity and inertia. And we need to get off that limb. That's messing us up. Alright, we'll go sell this and how much are headers? Let me check and see how much the headers are for that. It's the New Holland headers. We only need one right now because we're just going to be doing grass, I think, to start out. 35,000. So we need 35,000 more. We'll probably go ahead and cut a few more trees off recording, and the next episode, we'll buy our forage harvester and start working on the biogas plant. Go ahead and sell this tree. Whoa, 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 whoa. These oaks are very difficult to work with. Of course, I know this isn't the legitimate way to work with them, but alright, well, we'll go down backwards. How about that? Maybe. Don't get stuck on the building. This is not going well. Come on, make the square, make the square, make the square. Oh, really? Look at that. Come on. There we go. We got it. Alright. So we have 390. We have enough for the forage harvester, but we're not going to buy it yet. So we're going to cut a few more trees. We got to have an additional $35,000 to get the header. And once we have that, we'll buy it. But we'll do it next time. Let's go back over here to these limbs, and it may have fixed itself. Looks like it has. It's not dancing around anymore. Sometimes you have to drive over it to get it to fix itself, but looks like it's done it by itself. Alright, so until next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade.